D&D time.
Yes.
Fucking, what did we do last time? I've had
We
a couple of weeks.
Mika snapped the
It's
neck of a
been.
werewolf.
I did snap the neck of a werewolf. Also became a werewolf. Mika is now a werewolf.
Right. I forgot I made the paladin a werewolf.
The paladin is a werewolf.
That was your choice.
I had
There's no move.
input. There is no
Yeah.
move, so we don't know how that works.
The only mechanical difference is that now Mika is immune to all non-magical or non-silver bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing.
As far as you're aware.
Ironically, as far as she's not, she has no idea.
Yeah, but like that's as far as we're aware as players, because that's what you told us.
Mm-hmm. This is correct.
Though none of us have seen that in action, so we don't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, we killed Xavier.
Mm-hmm. Rat bastard.
Yep. I believe we took his head to the commander.
We did. 275 GP out of it.
How much?
275. Your words, I wrote it down.
She costs.
I remembered to write it down! I wrote it down this time!
No. Thing is, I didn't hear because I actively said hey, what did we get? And Seth put in the full public chat, we got 275.
Double got him.
It's not really. I don't think it's that much. At least when we do a normal D&D thing of gold is worthless, despite being what a peasant makes in a year.
Yeah, D&D doesn't know how, the Wizards of the Coast doesn't know how their economy works. Like their game.
Yeah.
I still don't forgive them for fucking 2024 Ranger.
Oh god,
It's
what they
honestly
do,
not
Ranger.
that bad. Is it? I forgot.
It
It is innocent.
It built the class completely on Hunter's Mark, removed all of the buffs from Tasha's, and all it really did to buff Hunter's Mark was say, oh, you can cast it a few times once a day for free, but it's still concentration.
Okay, nothing has changed. It's still the fucking same.
It is almost the exact same spell, yes.
Yes, with none of the Tasha buffs.
Guys, I have an announcement.
Is Shadow the Hedgehog a bitch-ass motherfucker?
Yes. You pissed on my fucking wife.
Anyway, go on, Johnny.
Brim is now rideable.
Brim is now writable. That's true. He got
I have
bigger.
a picture of him that I posted in Joy's library. If you would like to see him.
The yellow?
Yeah, well, that's technically... I'm gonna make him, basically. That's the pattern I'm following. That is what he looks like.
Okay, I understand. I'm following the plot now.
Yeah.
But somehow rounder, though, right?
Yes.
Okay, I have
He's a chonk.
I have an idea. Brim doesn't walk anywhere. It just hovers.
And rolls.
Okay, so Brim now can, in fact, now fly.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Brim is not allowed to walk anywhere.
This is
Hovers.
technically the full line. I've already made 2 of them. I'm in the middle of the 3rd one because that is Brim's final form.
Damn.
Bold assumption there, buddy boy.
Oh, Brim also does an extra d6 of damage, so Brim will be able to crit even better when they're hungry.
Anyways, we'll get there.
Right, sorry.
Bye.
I'm excited. It's been a while.
It has been a little bit. A lot of things happened. It has been a couple of weeks.
Alright, well, if we're getting to it, then let's get to it.
Right.
Get on with it.
Okay, so downtime session. Who wants to go first?
Fi, you've got somewhere to be, don't you?
We both have somewhere to be, awesome. But it's in
Oh.
2 hours.
Yeah.
One, it's in 2 hours, and two, I'm not letting Fi leave until the session ends, so
Yeah. So
Got him.
Okay.
you're my hostages now. Have fun.
Oh shit.
Look, the only reason I was worried about it was because the session would be like an hour and a half. We can do 2 hours. So let's get going on it, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyone,
So, who wants to go first?
anyone gonna go, or do we roll the d4?
I would like to go last.
Understandable.
Then
I have a thing, and I would like to go last
then a
because of
d3.
the thing.
All right. Well, guess I'm getting the D3 out. I warned y'all.
I will go first. I think
All
we
right.
can get mine out of the way. It's not
I am-
amazingly complicated.
Yeah. So, Mika, for your downtime, first off, what did you get for your level up?
If I remember correctly, we leveled the 7th level. That is
Correct.
okay, good. Mika got hit points.
Yay.
Yay. A lot of stuff, just minor number increases across the board. More lay on hands, more health, blah blah blah. However,
You get an
I was-
entire oath fin, don't you?
I do. Aura of Alacrity. If we made jokes about becoming a barbarian, but that didn't end up happening. Aura of Alacrity. If you guys are within 10 feet of Mika at the start of your turn, your movement speed is increased by 10 feet.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Now, if only Arithia had that.
Yeah, it'd be.
No, that is
So
incorrect.
Okay.
Or of Alacrity, your walking speed increased by 10 feet. In addition, if you aren't incapacitated, the walking speed of any ally starts to turn within 5 feet of you. Oh, okay. Yep, no, I'm bad at reading. Your feet,
Yeah.
your speed.
My
Yeah,
speed is
mine
also
is-
increased by 10 feet.
Yeah,
I also go faster.
fucking
Meow.
sped.
But yeah, if you start within within my aura range, which is only 10 feet, it's not a huge aura currently. It gets bigger.
It gets
That's
bigger,
what
I
she
swear.
Like really late in the game, but it gets bigger.
Level 18, it gets bigger.
Yeah, it takes a minute. But if you start within 10
What?
feet of me, you go slightly faster.
Alrighty.
So, for downtime, what do?
Also, that was it. I think was that all I actually did on my level up is got Aura of Alacrity. Yeah, that was it. It was kind of
That's about it, yeah.
it was a pretty kind of boring level. Did I get another spell slot? I think I got another spell slot. Yeah, I have 3 second level spell slots now.
Whoop. I mean, you might got in the spell 8 plus charisma.
I did
No.
not. I did
You did
not get
not.
another. I cannot prepare another spell. I will be able to next level,
True.
but for now, that was it. Pretty nothing burger level.
You really pop off next level.
Yeah, I get stuff.
True. What do paladins get at 8th level that's so really far off?
We get our 3rd level spell slots.
No, that's
I
level
don't-
9. You get
It
you
is
get a
level
feat.
9. That's right. I also get a feat. Now I'm gonna have.
Oh,
Three
yay,
feet.
more Seth Torment.
After what
makes
you
you
did
think
to us,
I'm going to be? You think I'm going to be cruel and get something ridiculous that's going to break my character? Like so many things.
Jeez, I've played with you a lot for an entire campaign and a half or so.
To be fair, most of that was just a wizard.
Yes, I'm aware.
Anyway,
all that.
downtime.
Yes.
After all of the delightfully and horrifying and emotionally revealing experience that was hunting down a apparently werewolf who could force people to dreams. What a guy. Cool dude. 10 out of 10. Best friend. Definitely didn't make Mika's father go absolutely crazy and murder a woman.
Yes, it was an old family friend that you had a very polite talk with.
Yep.
With knives.
With several sharp implements.
Isn't that just the plot of Sly Cooper?
Yes, you go.
Isn't that just the plot of the Mad Dummy fight?
Isn't it the plot of several dozen things?
It's the plot of Sly Cooper if you only follow Game Champ's version, which is the objectively correct version, but...
Fair enough. But now, it is time to lay Gregor Solano to rest. He may have been a bastard, but Mika still did in fact love her father while she knew him. Before he, disappeared for several years.
And honestly, for all we know, he might have disappeared because he was starting to get haunted.
Very possibly.
No.
No, he's just...
In character, you would know.
He's
This
also
happened
a mercenary.
recently.
Yeah.
Alright then.
Either way. But still cared, and she's now, over the downtime, she's going to be holding a funeral for him.
Yeah, it's pretty damn small, honestly.
If you know, you know. But
Yeah, not many people know him.
at least outside of professional work.
Yeah, but are you really going to show up to the contractor that you hired twice?
True. But small gathering, large gathering. Words, tears.
If Joy was invited, she would be present.
Yeah, all of you guys would be invited.
Alright.
You helped Mika murder a man. Why would you not be invited?
Okay. Fair.
You helped Mika murder several people, actually.
True. And bonus points, none of you are dead yet. That makes us friends.
We're Ben. We we helped put a man in the ground, so we've been invited to put a man in the ground. Not the same man, but a different man entirely.
Polite this time. It's respectful and cordial, and there may or may not be small mushroom sandwiches.
Woo, mushroom.
No. Joy will respectfully decline.
Wait, why?
Because we're more or less in the Underdark, but like extra.
No, more why would Joy decline exactly?
You're right, I'm stupid. She would actually very much go with it.
Like, mushrooms are one of the main two choices here, so...
Yeah, I was stupid and for some reason convinced myself that mushrooms were associated with, like, the Fae. But no, fucking Underdark. I should realize the myconids exist.
Myconids!
I mean, you don't eat myconids. That's considered rude by certain standards.
Yeah, well, they eat us, so...
Only after you're dead?
It's true.
Anyways, other than, mourning Mr. Solano.
Quick question.
Yes.
Mika, what do you use as a gravestone?
His sword.
Alright. Do you touch his sword?
She's touched his sword several times.
Okay, I'm assuming... Quick question. Are you wearing your full-ass armor to a funeral?
No. But she is still, quote-unquote, dressed to kill.
Dressed to kill? Sure. Are you wearing gloves? Is my main question.
I'm getting concerned.
I
No.
So you actually skinned the blade to touch the sword.
Skin to blade. Yes.
All right. So you drive the sword into the grave?
Yes.
All right.
Mika. Mika. I'm on
You
TV.
can't haunt me. There's too many voices.
I've got enough voices in my head. What's one more? That's
That's
not what
my-
Mika sounds like.
Me and Johnny be like,
You can't haunt me. I own a cat.
You're fucking wrong. I have the most.
yes, but still.
I know, but still.
Anyway, now that Mika is probably going to die horribly.
So, after the funeral, what do you want to do? You want to go to talk to anyone specific, or?
Okay. She's pointing at me. Alright. Well, the best place to go when you have nowhere else to go is drinking.
So you're going to the bar.
Going to the bar. Remember, she got paid.
You did. You did get paid. Yep. Heading to the bar. It's honestly, you've gone there 12 bajillion times, basically.
It's Mika's
But,
second home.
It's like a second home. That's what they said.
Ah. And
Sometimes
after
you wanna go.
a bit of walking, quick question: which bar? Main one.
Yes.
All right. So you enter the Hungry Hydra, and you see two people working. Well, I'm gonna both these are in quotes. Human working working as the bartender, and a half elf waiting on the tables.
Alright.
Did you say a half elf or a hot elf?
Yes.
Half elf, but
Okay.
Or is it a hot half elf?
I said a hot. Hot with a T.
Mika's busy, busy fucking a dragon.
That's my job.
is it?
You fucking.
Listen, I'm the one that's the main reason they wanted to play D&D, let's be honest.
Then why did you pick Ranger instead of Bard?
You see where I put all of my points?
I ask again. Why did
I
you...
ask the same question.
I want to shoot things, and I want to do ranger shit. Bards are like...
To be fair, bards can also kind of shoot things.
Yeah, with their dicks.
No, with hand crossbows.
That's a lot more boring.
And and lightning bolt, I believe.
Higher levels, sure. You need magical secrets for that.
It's true.
Ah.
Play a lore bard. Play a wizard bard. It's bard, but you're a wizard.
Anyways.
I mean, all bards went to college. Anyways.
It's true.
So I'm going to assume you just sit down at one of the tables, or are you actually going to the bar?
She sits down at the bar. It's not very
All
busy
right.
in here, is it? right now?
Not at the moment, no.
Okay.
But you sit at the bar, and well, the bartender looks actually noticeably surprised because you're kind of laying with his sister. But he does quickly like, oh, you're here. All right. What do you have?
Mika kind of pauses, looks around, like, just the same thing I always get. Something to
Listen,
get me drunk.
Touche. He just reaches under the counter and just puts down a clear bottle, not labeled.
Sniff, sniff.
Vodka.
Make me a medicine check.
Ooh, medicine check. I am horrendous at those. But
You're not the worst at them.
it is a wisdom. It is a wisdom check, so I am, in fact, not the worst at them.
Yeah, it really should be intelligence, but fucking.
I understand what they were doing, but it's the common. Why is this?
Why is medicine wisdom and nature is intelligence?
Who knows?
Plus nothing. No proficiency. No modifier.
And a
Perfect 10. 10.
that is so unbelievably average.
There could not be any more or less added to this.
Fair enough.
That's it. That's the check. Smells like alcohol, doesn't it?
It does, but there's something else there that you can't quite place.
Well, as long as it smells like alcohol.
So you drink it.
Is it just the bottle, or did she get like a glass as well?
No, you got a bottle.
Okay, she drinks.
Can you make me a Constitution saving throw?
Hell yeah!
Against
I add numbers to this.
against being poisoned by fucking wyvern toxin.
Not
Wyvern
quite.
toxin is not clear, if I recall correctly.
It's not.
It's like-
Wyvern toxin is green.
Yep. Because it's poison, and green is the poison color.
I mean, purple or poison is purple, because obviously.
Purple
Yeah.
is the extra poison color.
Poison more.
Yeah.
I will be right back.
The conduit. The conduit shows its face.
The conduit shows its face. That's not even a conduit ability, that's just my normal shit luck.
Exactly.
Well, that does fail. Quick question. Are you immune to poison damage?
I am not immune to poison damage, no. No, I am
Okay,
not
so
immune
you
to poison
take,
damage. Nor am I
So you
resistant.
take So you take 4 poison damage.
4 whole damage.
Yeah.
Seth rolled 4d10. They rolled 4 ones.
I rolled 2d6. You're fine. So, what do? You can tell it's not sitting quite right with you. Obviously.
What is this?
Wait. Oh god, you're not immune to poison, are you?
Not yet.
Die. Right. Should have asked. Forgot to ask. He just kind of looks at the bottle, takes a swig, swishes around a bit. Liquor and deep dragon poison.
Ah. Yeah, no, I am still very very human and very not capable of drinking actual poison.
Right. Oh, right. I almost didn't believe my sister when she was laying with a human.
Is this about that?
Hmm?
What? She came on to me. I had nothing to do with it.
Oh, I'm not blaming you. It's not like she's done this. She hasn't done this before.
I see.
Question. Does Mika know?
Does Mika know? What does Mika know?
The dragon thing. Is Mika aware?
I don't think does. I think that's still the case. I don't believe Mika knows. Because unless she revealed that during the funny, she would not know.
have.
She does not know. She would have no idea.
All right. Well, gonna give you a quick description of the man you know is called the Venom Fang,
Venom Fang.
or at least that's what people call him.
What a name.
Don't know if it's his actual name.
Did I write that down already? My notes are incomprehensible.
Venom Fang, as opposed to the one who constantly gets eaten and kills people, Poison Fang.
Venom.
A couple of things about him. He's a human, 5'11", black hair. Fairly normal clothing, rag over his shoulder, clean glasses.
I'm back.
Piercing green eyes.
That would
Piercing green eyes.
Yes, like stare into your soul green.
You have such pretty eyes.
Your eyes, they're like daggers. Don't stab me. I did nothing wrong.
Yet.
Mm. Don't worry. You'll die before she will even age to adulthood.
I'm gonna make a quick a wisdom insight check to see if Mika understood what the fuck he meant by that.
Sure.
Cause I get it. I'm a big old smarty.
Jury's still out about that one.
Okay, I think she got it.
Are you familiar with a concept called shapeshifting?
Probably.
I mean, how about we ask that werewolf monk over there?
I wonder if Mika's seen this concept before. So she's a half elf, right? They don't live that long. I mean, humans aren't like long lived, but like you never know. I'm the constitute.
He just raises a single eyebrow, like he's slightly confused.
What? It is true. I am. They don't like. She's not like an elf. Elf. Like they're elves who sing the sun. Like.
Yeah, I remember that thing.
Really? Kind of leans over.
Obviously.
Does it have a face on it?
No. No.
Oh.
I want to note. This is a human. He looks younger than you are. But I'm going to let this carry over. He is not lying.
So, are you like a wizard or something?
No, I'm a bartender.
But you've seen the sun.
Yes.
But you're like 20.
Ah! Ah! Try 10 times that.
Nika actively starts like trying to count on her fingers.
To 109.
What? How many?
Oh
poison
god, she
really
hasn't
make-
told you, hasn't she?
Told me what?
Right. Guess now it's good as time as any. I guess. Shine! Basement! Now! Pops, we're gonna be in the
fun.
basement for a bit. You hear a small explosion from the kitchen in as a confirmation.
What a wonderful place.
And he starts to go down the basement after Shinewin, who has gone down the basement.
Should I be following you, or can I help
Yes.
myself over here? Alright, alright. Swaggers.
Yeah, you swagger down and you see him just kind of whisper shouting at his sister.
Whisper, whisper, whisper. What do you mean? You don't know the avocado sauce?
More, what do you mean you didn't tell her?
Tell me what, that I'm, like, you know, extraordinarily beautiful and really good to be around, or something like that, or what?
Humans. And you see both of their forms start to shift. Growing larger and larger.
Hopefully this basement can take that.
As where once Venom Fang the human and Shinewing the half-elf stood, now stand Venom Fang the green dragon and Shinewing the gold dragon.
They've grown up.
Oh!
Oh my fucking god. Oh my god.
I'm very confused right now.
So, wait.
Are these Nibbler's fucking, niece and nephew?
Yes.
I didn't catch that.
Well, now you have. And I also wouldn't have caught it because I wasn't paying attention the first time.
Okay, the first, campaign we did, which you were not a part of, neither was Johnny, had, Seth's character Nibbler running a place called the Drunken Drake. And, in there, Nibbler, the conduit of dragons, had two wormling, a niece and nephew, both wormlings. A green and gold.
Ah.
It's been 200 years since that campaign?
A bit over, yeah.
Oh my god.
It's been a minute.
Been about 50 since the last one.
Yeah, but like, damn. Anyway,
So,
move on. Sorry.
You Mika very clearly thinking as hard as she can to like connect the dots. That -2 in.
Mm-hmm.
It's not helping. But like I'm assuming they're watching her kind of scratching her head, kind of like the wheels are turning. And it hits her, and she's just kind of like, oh, I fucked you and me? Yes?
Steinway nods. Excitedly so. Which does make sense because he's the condiment of excitement.
Oh, the guys are never going to.
I'm telling everybody.
Please, for the love of all that is holy, do not.
But it's I fucked dragon. I have had fornications with an actual dragon, and you're going to tell me, a paladin of glory, that I am not allowed to speak of it? That's like against my oath. I have to tell people.
You can tell people you slept with a dragon, sure, just don't tell anyone about us being said dragons.
But they already know I fucked her.
Yes, but you can tell you slept around with someone before that or something.
This is deeply frustrating, and I need you to understand that.
Yes, well, I would like to not get hunted, so...
This is deeply frustrating. I hope you know that. Him just like, really? I had no idea that this was frustrating for anyone.
I have been stuck in a tiny little body for over 50 years now.
Could you like do like a different one, or like
And break the whole charade.
could you just say like you're like a different person?
From where?
The Underdark? I guess. I don't know. I don't know everybody. Not everybody knows everybody.
No, not everybody knows everybody, but most people know the bartender in one of the most popular taverns in the city.
Well, unless you know a way that I can, you know, make next generation with Shinewing over here, then you're kind of gonna be out of options, I guess. I don't know. I'm not the creative type. I'm the hit things type. People pay me to do it. I'm very good at it.
Listen, you can do whatever the hell you want with my sister. I don't really care. She seems to like you. I don't get it.
Honestly, me neither, but I'll take what I can.
Shinewing is a fucking is a morosexual.
Very much so.
Yep. As the dungeon master, I can confirm this is true. But I would like my sister and I to not be hunted, if you could understand that.
I guess. Okay, I'm following. I'm following your concern. It's just unless you can make up a completely unrelated dragon I fucked, because I would want to give names.
I bet you.
Because it's
Okay,
important.
Fine. Might be sharing information you don't know, so listen up and listen up well. There is another dragon here, in this blasted dome.
Only 3?
3.5, sort of.
Joy over in the corner.
Actually, now that I mentioned it. 3 3.75.
Oh, why 3/4?
3 and well,
like
Yeah, 3 3/4.
one other full dragon, one half dragon, then Joy, who's via
Like 1/18th dragon.
Yeah.
No,
Something.
one other there are these 2 dragons, one other dragon, Nibbler, who is the conduit of dragons, and Joy, who is patron to dragons.
Yeah. She counts
Also,
as one
I want to
dragon.
make it clear, Joy is not blood related to a dragon.
That is true.
Fair.
She would not be. I am aware of who your lineage comes from. That is true. You
Right.
would not be
It was
blood related.
It was Mr. Paladin Man, not
Yep.
Yes, you are. Your grandfather, if I recall, is Celis,
I
who is a very human paladin man.
I honestly convinced myself.
You forgot.
No, I
You
convinced
tried so hard.
I convinced myself that it was that she had last had sex with fucking the fucking bronze dragon.
No.
Well, that would be funny. However, I will tell you, you definitely have.
Alright,
They are related to the dragon.
This is perfectly fine with me. I just didn't realize.
You forgot.
Yeah.
Ghastly. Still.
This is not a complaint. This is me going, oh, I fucked up.
Oops.
Okay. So listen up and listen up well, because I'm only telling you this once. In the darkest part of Under Nevea, there is one more dragon. One by the name of Umbras.
Un blas or un bas?
Umbras.
Baras. Okay.
He is a black dragon.
Oh yeah.
Hmm. I've heard of those. They're like pickles, don't they?
Call-
They like pickling people.
I mean, it counts, I think.
Doesn't really. Just tell people you fucked him, I guess.
This will cause
If they go check, they're dead, so. Of course, you can tell people if you get this blasted dome away from here.
Just making sure I'm sending an image of a black dragon, and I want to make sure I'm thinking of the right thing.
You probably are.
Yep.
Yep, you are thinking of the correct thing.
black dragons, which are, I believe, the most evil of dragons.
Hot.
Evil, cruel, yes.
Cruel is the word.
They
The
are
pickling joke is a real thing.
They are the most cruel, and their breath weapon is acid.
I mean, so is coppers, but
Yes, but coppers are way more delightful about it.
that's true.
Black dragons are the only
What do copper dragons like? Companionship, bards.
Pickling people.
bard companions. The reason I fear black dragons is because they're the only type of dragon that scares Nibbler.
Mm-hmm.
Fair.
Who is the conduit of dragons?
And in the dome, mind you.
Yeah, so...
Well,
if people hadn't already made this connection, yeah, the Hungry Hydra is owned by Nibbler. Will he be on screen this season? Probably not.
He will appear for like exactly 1 second.
he
just shows up at the end.
Jokes on him.
was there too.
He's been in the background of he's been somewhere in every episode. And if you can find every instance of him throughout this entire season, you get a cookie.
Okay, is that serious or not?
No,
Okay.
it is not.
He was one of the nobles at the fucking gladiator arena.
Pickles.
What?
All right. So, what
Fine.
do?
I swear, on my oath, I will not speak your name until the light of the sun has touched the people of this land.
Good enough.
Cast daylight.
Yeah, you would have to cast daylight in throughout the entire dome.
Or break the dome.
Or break the
Yeah,
dome.
what's the range of daylight again?
Not far enough that I can put it on top of the dome.
I think 60 feet entirely. And 30 feet of that is dim light.
Yeah, it spans 60 feet. Give me like a second. I need
Oh
to
no,
look at some.
it's 120 feet totally.
Yeah, 120 feet. How long would it take for a 120 feet? How many times does 120 feet fit in a 8-mile radius?
Let's see.
Well, it's an 8 mile. It's a sphere with a radius of 8 miles. You do a bunch of math that I'm too lazy to do right now, and the answer is probably a lot of them.
Probably about
In fact, I'm pretty sure, based on how long it takes to cast daylight, they would start dissipating before I finished.
Mhm.
with infinite spell slots and infinite time, you could probably do it in like 3 straight days.
Maybe, I don't know. Except not doing the math. Hey, people who are watching this later, you should do math.
Yes, do math and do it in the comments.
Get in the comments.
Anyways, I think I'm going to end your downtime there.
Agreed.
good.
When everyone else is done, I have a short in bit as well, but that will happen after everyone else is done things.
All right. So who wants to go next? Because
I'll go.
all right.
General plan is lesbianism.
That's a good
Well,
I
plan.
thought it was study buddies.
Is there really a difference? But I also had ideas of like telling like the brothel people what happened to Gregor. And like why Gregor went like why he spiraled like that.
Mm. All right.
Am I allowed to do both?
Sure.
Alright. So first she's going to go to the brothel, go talk to Mr. Excess,
Mm-hmm.
and also talk to the Steam Genasi.
Yeah. Whatever her name was.
I don't believe you even gave us a name.
For her, probably not.
It was Moer, the Conduit of Excess.
Yeah.
And she like says like I I wish to talk to both of you about Gregor Solano. I know why
Yeah,
he
Moed gets kind of a serious expression on his face
Yeah.
and
Okay.
motions you into his office.
Alrighty.
It is dinner time for me, so I will be back.
All right.
I would like to not pause this time.
Yeah, that's fair.
So she goes into the office.
Mm-hmm. So, what do you know?
Well, apparently, a while back, while investigating his murder, we found a human man who was actually a werewolf a monk named Xavier. He revealed that he was
Hmm.
the conduit of nightmares.
Well, that is disconcerting.
When we first met him, he put us to sleep and made us have terrible nightmares. And apparently also made us sleepwalk right into his cage.
Hmm. Oh.
I don't believe Gregor had a single peaceful night once Xavier noticed him. I don't even know if he was conscious when he hurt you, madam.
She is notably quiet.
I don't mean to burden you with any of this, but I believe that if you understand why someone who used to be fun eventually became what he did, it would give you some sort of closure.
He kind of nods, but like nothing really behind it.
I do hope,
You said he was a werewolf?
yes, a werewolf.
Hmm.
He didn't he wasn't able to properly shift because, well, moonlight doesn't penetrate this damned dome.
Hmm. While that is lucky, let me ask you a question.
Yes?
Did any of you get bitten or scratched?
Mika did, I believe.
Hmm. And you might well do well to read up on lycanthropy.
Very well. Thank you. I I won't bother you any further. That car will, though.
Sorry.
So somehow a car got into the dome and is just driving around outside.
Somehow a car has appeared. I apologize.
It's all right. I will just make joke about it.
The three sounds of cheese background ASMR: random
Cat,
car, dog,
traffic.
and cat.
Yeah. But yeah, that is that is all I want to do in that regard.
All right.
Anyway, to the library B. Oh wait,
Really, hon.
yes. But one final thing. I did want to see if I could spend my cash on something.
Sure, go for it.
The Rod of the Pact Keeper, if I could find one. Any any rarity, just one.
Give me a second. Let's see here. Fucking items. Rod of.
It's basically it's basically a magic weapon, but for spell attacks.
I'm aware of what the Rod of the Packkeeper is. Give me a second.
All right, sorry.
Roll me an investigation check.
Oh hell yeah, I'm good at those. Just how good am I at those? Oh hell yeah. That's the skill I chose for my skill expert.
You're insane. You're so good at it.
$29.
Great.
I'm
Fucking-
sorry, 29?
Yeah, they
I-
add 11.
Yeah, I have +5 intelligence, +3 from proficiency, and +3 from expertise. And I rolled an
God
18.
damn.
Wait, I thought you had expertise. I thought you had your expertise for Arcana today.
When I got to level 4, I took skill expert.
Oh,
Yeah, they have extra expertise. They're so expertising.
mm-hmm.
I told you that.
I forgot.
I forgot.
I forgot. Though I definitely did not
Mhm.
use the I definitely did not use the +1 optimally. I buffed strength just so I only had a -1 instead of a -2 to that.
Fair enough. All right. Sure. You can find a neatly engraved +2 Rod of the Pact Keeper. It's being sold in the fuck, what's it called? Give me a second. It's being sold in the Commerce District.
As I
A
expect.
bit of a disheveled shack, honestly.
Fair enough.
Just on the shelf in the shop.
How much is it selling for?
The most powerful one you can find seems to be only selling for about 400.
Well, it's probably cursed, but I'll take it anyway.
Uh,
I don't have identify, so.
Mm-hmm. Yep, you now have a +2 Rod of Identify of +2 Rod of Pact Keeper.
Hell yeah, that means my attacks are now +10.
Great. You attune to it.
Yes!
You die.
Again. Great. Give me a second.
How cursed am I?
Pretty damn.
Ooh. It could be
Fine.
worse. Could be
Uh,
extremely.
let's see here.
Okay.
This rod is cursed. While you are tuned to this item, you are bound to this item, so you want to keep using it. You have disadvantage on spells if you use anything else there's a spellcasting focus.
Damn. My charm.
And you feel something familiar. You can't place exactly what, but you know it.
Alrighty. And I'm guessing I can't really roll for anything about it.
Would be history.
Alright, history. That's only a +8. Only. $19.
It feels almost exactly the same as Mika's aura.
Stanky.
No,
Misfortunate.
unfortunate.
Hmm.
You now have nat ones on ones and twos.
Fine.
Until you are freed of this curse.
And it's not like I can just remove, like, say, hey, Mika, can you cast remove curse on this?
Ha 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 ha. No.
Exactly.
For several levels.
Because you don't want your precious item getting affected by other people's spells. That's yours.
Well, that's draconic of me.
Exactly.
Well, as I go to the library,
Mm-hmm.
well, I go and see, my study partner.
Right. Study partner.
Yes.
Yeah, she's well, you've seen her in a book sphere and a book fortress. She is now in a book wizard tower.
New structure every day.
Basically.
It's the bastion.
Have you tried a book dungeon?
I tried. The library would not let me.
Damn.
Something about digging through the floorboards being a problem.
Well, other than that, how have you been?
Difficult?
Hmm.
Boss has been speaking to shadier figures.
That bodes poorly for both of us.
Yeah, you know how a lot of the Garong in this city are of the more criminal variety?
Yes, I do recall that one framed me for murder.
Yeah, a lot have been showing up at weird hours.
Hmm. Well, do try to keep yourself safe, alright?
Well, I try. I assume you haven't kept up on the news of the town lately.
Been too busy doing my job.
Yeah, don't need to brag about it.
I
There
honestly...
was a bit of an incident.
There was, eh?
I assume you're familiar with the Red Stain?
Don't tell me that another one of those happened.
Yeah, right outside my front door.
She she sees Joy like her hands fucking twitch as if she's about to like try to wrap them around something to destroy it.
Well, hey, calm down. I'm fine.
Yes,
I was over here.
good.
Still do not appreciate the honestly insane amount of brain matter that was slathered over my front door.
Yes, I suppose that would be rather unpleasant to clean up.
Yeah, they've been getting more frequent. Ever since you've been cleared of the charges, really.
Well,
More and more parts of the city painted red.
well, it could be either be a spell effect or perhaps some people are just very, very good at organizing a lot of murder. And well, if everyone in the area dies, no witnesses.
Indeed.
The fact that
Still concerning, though.
it increased after I was after my charges were cleared, that bodes extremely worrying.
I mean, from what you told me, didn't you, like, take out the top boss?
Well, what they referred to as the top boss.
Yeah, you do realize when the thing keeping everything in check goes away, right?
Yes, things will start to get a lot more hectic. Collapse.
And when the thing that's being toppled is the criminal underworld?
Well, then it sounds to me like my job isn't done.
Fortunately, we have no idea who is even behind all this.
Hmm. By the way, while I do apologize for completing the job without you, I do not think that it would. I do not think I would have wanted you to be subjected to that.
Oh, no problem at all, really. I got plenty of side work.
Oh no, I'm merely saying that the apparently the one behind it was the Conduit of Nightmares.
Sounds pleasant.
Yes, well, about as pleasant as having every corpse you've made come to life again.
So, grand total of 0.
Jo- Joy looks at her and just goes, "I wish."
No, that's what it would have been for me.
Well, whatever you fear, it would have been the case. It would have been the case for you.
Hmm. So, just this city, but without you in it.
Well, we can agree on that. Because if I didn't have you, well, as much as I enjoy the others, I very much, I very much consider you extremely important to my continued sanity here.
You're from before everything went to hell, right?
Sorry, what?
She's asking if you were here before the dome dropped.
Yes, I was.
How was it?
Well, it was before the war. From what, whenever we weren't warring, it was absolutely beautiful. The sun had this radiant glow. It would it would shine so bright. The spell called daylight really does not do it justice. But then eventually it went out once we turned the green grass red enough.
I wish I could have remembered it.
Remembered it?
I was one when the barrier fell, when the dome fell. When no more light came in.
I'm going to make you a promise. I will do everything in my power to allow you to see the sun one day.
I'd like that.
Alrighty.
I'd say that's a pretty good place to go on to the next scene, but I don't think Awesome is back yet.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
But yeah.
Crashes through wall. Oh yeah!
God fucking damn it. But yeah.
I mean, I can do most of my downtime without her.
Fair enough.
Alrighty. Also, from now on, Joy is going to be a lot more possessive over fucking Fira and her party.
Oh joy.
Yes, that is her name.
Hi, yes, I'm Drew.
Yes, hello, I am Real Man. Do you want to go skateboards?
Skateboards.
Okay, but what wasn't
Wait,
that
what
just...
did... Fine, I completely forgot to ask. What'd you get for your level up?
Oh, right. Well, I got health, and I got 4th level slots, and I also got a, another Eldritch Invocation.
Alright.
The invocation I chose was Gift of the Ever Living Ones, which means that whenever I heal and it requires a dice roll, I automatically count the roll as its full value. So instead of rolling 1d8, I will automatically recover 8, and so on and so forth. And the spell I took is Sickening Radiance.
Alright. Give me a second. Alright. Johnny, what'd you get for your level up?
I got a new spell. Brem and I both got health.
What spell did you get?
Johnny is loading. Please stand by.
Best of Wind.
Okay.
Brem can now attack more. And I can ride him. And he can fly. But not at the same time.
Or it can fly, but only like a bit off the ground, so that we can continue having the tiny stump legs.
I mean, he has a flying speed of 40 feet, so...
Yeah, Brim is
almost
is faster than almost anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, he really is.
Brim has a walking speed of 40 feet.
Yeah.
All
No,
right.
you have a flying speed of 40 feet too.
Right.
Yeah, but also walking speed.
I'm back.
He has both.
Oh,
hello.
perfect. Good thing you're back.
Oh no.
How convenient.
One more.
What's that made?
One more note. If you're, is that all you got for your 7th level feature?
Um. Um.
No, it wasn't. You also have resistance to the damage type that you chose for Brim.
Yeah, which is thunder damage.
Yeah, so you have resistance
So
to
he
thunder
can't
damage.
hurt me with his squee.
Well, he can, just half as hard.
Yeah.
He can no longer effectively at you.
Exactly.
So, Nathan, what did you want to do with your downtime?
I want a new bow.
That's completely fair.
I want a new bow. Give me a new bow. I have money. I have a lot of money.
So much money.
All right. Make me an investigation check.
Oh, shit. Shit. That's gonna be fun.
That's an intelligence skill.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Get a nat 20. Do it. No balls.
Bitch. D20. That minus 2. Okay, does it work on mobile? Yes, it does. I rolled an 8.
Oh.
Mm.
You find a shop.
Uh-huh.
Brimtooth's Emporium of the Mystical Weapons.
Okay.
Do you want to enter?
Can I see how Brim feels about it?
Sure, make me an insight check at advantage.
Okay, what skill is that? Oh wow, I have no negatives to that. What's that advantage again? I just rolled twice.
Yeah. You roll twice, take
Roll
the higher.
twice, take the highest.
I'll take the 15, please.
Yeah, with a 15, Brim seems to be vibing.
Okay, I'll go in.
Yeah, you walk in. It's a fairly large store. And as you look behind the counter, you see why this is.
Uh-huh.
As you see a Oni behind the
Oh, I know.
counter. Give me a sec.
What now?
An Oni. Give me a second. I will put an image in. Let's see. Mika's weapons.
Mika. Oh. Inoni.
That is the 2025 version. Also gonna
Oh.
just quickly 2014 version.
Yeah, I get bad vibes from him.
Good.
Hello, patron. Welcome to my humble shop.
Yeah. Yeah.
Watch this guy be like so fucking creepy, but he's just completely genuine.
Mm. Ah. Okay. That was not fun.
Uh,
Oh. Huh?
I believe Johnny would like to request that you not do the voice.
Yeah, please
Right.
no.
I just want to be known. That is his voice.
Yeah. Yeah, I got that. I got that. That gives me very, very, very bad vibes. Anywho. Hi, I was looking for a bow.
Ah, a bow. A bow, a bow, a bow. What kind of bow should I give you? Hmm. Maybe. No. No, that's what. Quick question. You are attached to your skin, yes?
Yeah.
Then that won't do. Let's see. What else could I give you?
A cursed +3 bow. All it does is, but when you attune to it, it has the curse of taking off all of your skin.
Basically. And after looking for a while, he picks up a. Well, it's certainly a bow. The wood that it is made out of seems extraordinarily dry. Like wood that has been sitting in a desert for 1,000,000 years dry. And the metal that surrounds it is. Well, it's gold, but it's dusty and clouded. And near the grip sits a single clear green emerald. He puts it on the counter in front of you. This should do. This should do nicely.
I believe this is where you
Arrows
pay.
fired from this weapon shall rot from the inside.
Meaning?
Johnny
Are you
asks,
familiar with the effects of necrosis upon this body? A
I'm gonna.
painful way to go, but effective nonetheless.
Mhm.
Though beware, it has an interesting relationship with the sands of time. They may flow in unfortunately slow pace for you.
I feel like I just blacked out. What?
it has a strange it has a strange interaction with the sands of time. It may flow slower for you.
So it'll slow time down when I shoot it? Question mark.
It also has
No. I am being purposefully cryptic because you rolled low.
God damn it.
I mean, what I'm worried about is that necrosis effect.
That's only from arrows fired from it.
Yeah.
He is not telling any lies. You instinctively know this.
Okay.
So do you take it?
For a
How much?
mere 450. It is a strong item after all. Very rare, very rare.
Hmm. Hmm. I need my calculator.
Why do you need your calculator? You should know how much gold you have.
I do, but I need to know exactly how much I have left. My brain is not braining.
Fair.
Okay. All right, I'll take it.
Excellent. I shall get the paperwork started.
Paperwork.
He snaps his finger, and out of basically a cabinet flies a single sheet of paper. Merely assurance for myself. You understand how it is when you deal with weaponry of this variety. It's basically just any harm directly caused from this weapon is not of my fault.
Basically, cursed item insurance. If you
Yep.
if you willingly buy this and it ends up fucking you over, I can't be held liable for it.
You can't sue me.
Yep.
Which funnily enough, the one I bought, I don't think the one I bought had that happen.
Nope.
I will sue them.
If you can prove it's cursed, you can sue them.
Yeah, that's the thing. I can't prove it's cursed.
What spells do I have again?
So do you sign it?
Yes.
Right. You sign your name, and he, in a blood-red ink, simply signs the name Grimtooth. Congratulations, you have purchased a weapon. Specifically, Time's Ebb and Flow.
Huh.
What,
It is a +1 longbow.
What does that mean?
basically,
Uh,
wherever you would apply like a number, like if you have a plus to your attack roll, add 1 to that, and then same with your damage.
One on top of what you already have.
Yeah,
So +10 instead of +9?
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
And if you have like +3 with on your damage, you would make it a +4.
So what else do I add to the stat then?
When I'm not done, this weapon, every arrow fired from it also does an extra 6 necrotic damage.
Necrotic?
Yes.
Okay.
And this weapon is cursed. You cannot unattune from this weapon.
So I have to
And-
use it basically.
You don't have to use it, but you can't not be attuned to it unless you are unless your this curse is removed, at which point all the benefits from it will as well. And for every 50 years you live, 1 year of your lifespan will go by.
Oh. So, let's see. How long do Eric Cocker live?
Thought it was like 15 years.
It's a bit longer than that. 30.
Okay.
So, and if Nightfane is what, 5?
I'm 3.
3.
So
So
that's
27.
27 times 50.
You will live
shit.
for 1,350 years.
Okay.
I do not think satyrs live that long.
Satyrs do not live that long. Elves do not live that long. Drakes do not live
Maybe.
that long.
But I can still
This
be
way-
shot and killed, basically.
Yes, but if that does not happen, you are bound to watch everything and everyone you love crumble.
Okay.
Not the reaction I was expecting, but I'll take it.
Sure, it's. I believe I believe the mental belief, the reason it's going here, the mentality is, well, when I want to die, I'll just turn this bow around on myself.
I'll just stab myself.
Oh, I completely forgot to add. Yeah, that is no longer an option.
So I have to get someone else to kill me?
You cannot purposefully cause your own death.
Okay.
Someone can kill you. You cannot cause your own death, though.
Okay.
Also, imagine this weapon on someone like an elf. Like if a 50-year-old elf bought this weapon,
They
would
would.
live for 35,000 years.
Yeah, and when it says
Yeah, I see no issue in this.
when it says like you can't cause your own death, I believe that also counts saying, "Hey, you kill me," and you cannot.
Yeah.
And you cannot do something that you know will cause your death, like I don't know, breaking into the house of a crime lord to piss him off.
Okay.
Alrighty then.
Breaking into a house of a crime lord, maybe. You can do that because it's not certain death. Like anything that's certain death, you will not be able to do.
You also won't be able to just go like, okay, kill me. You will just have to, you will be forced to fight your way as if you're trying to live.
Yeah.
Y'all keep trying to talk me into this being a bad thing.
So if I were to hire an assassin to put a hit on somebody, but I didn't tell them who, but that person was me, and I just happened to say
would
the
not be
place I
able to.
told them.
You wouldn't be able to put.
That's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Your adventuring
It's a
days
very
are
complex-
technically over.
Okay, let me put it this way: you will outlive Brim.
Okay.
Yeah. By a lot.
Okay.
Just hatch Brim's egg.
Exactly.
And you will watch them try to. Their child die too. And their child. And their child.
Okay. My head's already fucked up. You can't make it worse.
Fair enough.
They do not subscribe to the curse of immortality. It's just a positive.
Yeah.
This also gives me an excuse to bring Knifebane back in a future season. Spoilers. Oh.
Yeah, and also, it also gives you the. Also, because apparently Brim dying is now super cool, you can do it a lot more.
No.
You're
No.
apparently on board with it.
No, I'm okay with Brim dying of old age peacefully in my home. Not of him dying brutally to some monster that Seth created.
I didn't even create the barrel gas. That was Lizards of the Coast. You cannot blame that on me.
Yeah, I blame it on you.
Well, damn. All right, guess he can.
I, I, I
Fuck.
I brought my child to the world of landmines, but I'm going to blame the person who set the landmines when my child dies to them.
Yeah.
I didn't think the leopards would eat my face.
Anyways, anything else for your downtime?
I can't decide if I want to do it now or like after everyone else's.
All right, well, we can just go to Nelena.
Yeah, let's do that.
Alright.
Wait, what you get for your level up, dumbass?
Level 4 spells.
Fuck.
Hell yeah.
Anything else?
Damn.
No, literally just level 4 spells.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, I
Cleric.
guess I can take another spell because I leveled up, but that's just a cleric thing.
Yeah.
Just got one level 4 spell slot.
Damn.
Damn.
Feels bad, Daniel.
Damn, Daniel.
Hey, I have a question.
Yeah.
I might have an answer.
I don't even know how to spell my own child's name. God damn it.
Brim.
Not Brim.
Dr. Pepper?
Yeah, you're going to have to be more specific with your child.
Knifeane.
Okay, you're
Ah.
talking about your character, Knifeade.
Yeah, I texted. You can answer yes or no.
I don't...
Because I don't know if I'm allowed to say it out loud.
Back to things.
Alright, so, Nelna, what do?
Well, I should probably go check on the, temple people. Fuck, I've
Your church.
names. Yes.
Yeah. I
'Cause-
mean,
See how they're, holding up after the whole death of a priest thing.
honestly, not that great.
Yeah.
He was, of course, a fairly beloved man.
Yeah.
They inform you that he has been laid to rest. And not just the not just the battlefield, but like the private place where people from Fort Traphart who die are buried.
That's nice.
Or if you want to visit them.
And I think I do. I don't have anything to say, but
Yeah. I mean, you have free access to it, being an actual fully religious person yourself.
yeah.
It's
we had
quiet
2
here.
weeks
Nobody
to
else
work.
really.
We had 2 weeks to prepare for all this, guys.
Yeah, I know.
There's nobody else here. Just gravestones. Not swords and weapons stuck into the ground. Proper gravestones.
See, Mika? That's how you do it. I'm kidding.
But it's symbolic.
Symbolic.
And after a while, you do find a priest's grave. What do you do? Mrs. Cleric, holy person.
I can't bless the grave or anything. I don't know. I I did not think this far ahead. That
3 weeks!
I know.
You're good.
Want me to give a suggestion?
I mean, who's...
Pray?
That is exactly what I was going to
Okay.
suggest, actually.
Yeah, like, who's saying you can't pray or, like, bless the grave?
I
Yeah.
can't bless the grave. I don't have that spell.
Not in a spell way, in a religious way. Because you're an actual religious person, you dunderhead.
Fair.
You can do cleric things that aren't tied specifically to the spells.
Fair.
So, how does
Yeah.
Nelna praying look?
holding her. Did we ever decide what her symbol was?
I believe should actually. I think it's actually in the fucking. It's not here. I think it was a necklace that you had.
Necklace.
Uh,
Yeah.
2 blocks and a crown symbol on it. Oh, I know that's just a symbol on her armor.
Yeah.
I feel bad for these people.
Why do you feel bad for these people?
I thought I was muted. Muted. Sorry. Ignore me.
All right.
But yeah. Holding that and I don't have a specific prayer lined up, but
Question: do
Yeah?
you close your eyes?
yes.
All right. You say your prayers, and suddenly it goes quiet.
More quiet than before?
Quiet as the grave, as they say.
Alright.
It has gone silent.
You hear nothing. No murmuring of people. No forges. No footsteps. Nothing at all. And then you hear a voice behind you. So you have come here.
I have. I. He was. He was a good man. I should pay my respects to him.
Hmm. Thank you, child. Kind things to say.
Not gonna turn around and open your
I.
eyes or anything like that?
I. Yeah.
As someone who has constant need for knowledge, I do not understand how people can have everything go quiet and hear a raspy voice behind them and not immediately turn around.
Uh. She will open her eyes.
You see a white glow behind you.
That's. Do I. I have no idea what that is. Does Nelena or.
Well, you have no clue what it's coming from. You opened your eyes, you were praying over a grave, and now there's a light shining from behind you.
Oh.
I don't believe you've
I
turned around.
haven't turned around yet.
No. You said you opened your eyes, not that you turned around.
Maybe you would be able to focus if you were not playing Pizza Tower Lap 3 Deluxe on Crust Cove.
Look, it's just open because I was playing it.
Well, focus up, buddy boy. I'm not done tormenting you yet.
I figured. Uh. Yeah, uh. I'm gonna turn around and look behind me.
You see a pale white, see-through figure of a dwarf with a hole in his chest.
Question, did it pierce his beard?
Yes.
No!
Not the beard! Uh, Nelena's gonna seem a little surprised. Maybe not a little surprised. I don't know.
You see a ghost.
Yeah,
The,
she looks like she's,
the
for
ghost,
lack of a better term, seen a ghost.
just like the ghost of Father Steelbeard.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What's that for Christmas pasta? Do you know why I am here, child?
I can't say I do.
Because nothing can leave. Nothing comes in. Nothing comes out.
Not even spirits.
Oh no.
Not spirits. Not prayers. Not power.
Oh
And still,
no.
we pray. Still, we believe. And in that belief, that prayer to more than we all speak. In your life and in the next. The little bits of prayer add up.
Pray enough to If you pray enough, something can be done because the prayers don't leave.
Oh. Thank you.
Are you following
But
any
it
are
is
you following any of this?
Yes.
but it is a quiet existence. No sound, no laughter. We wish to be with him, but we cannot leave. We are all trapped eternally
Oh no. Oh no.
until this isolation and leads to death.
Hmm.
And he fades away.
Well, I don't know this, but I don't know this in character, but out of character, I think I'm starting to piece things together.
It's
All right.
not. Yeah, not just a normal dome. Completely cut off.
Yeah, and you know what that worries me about? You're a cleric. You pray to a
Yeah.
god. That means that either you're somehow a paladin and are just simply getting by on the strength of your belief, or the god is in the dome.
Hmm. Interesting.
I think I know what the red stain is.
Would you like to share the class or?
Well, methinks it's the doing of, well, partly the doing of the monks. Because even if we live, even if we are isolated here, we still make more. so they cut it short before we can. If everyone's dead, then nobody will make another. Then nobody will be born in the dome, and everyone will be truly isolated. Nothing new.
Fascinating. Fascinating, fascinating, fascinating.
So either that was Seth's plan from the start, or you just gave him a new idea.
No, no, it's much more interesting than that, even.
Oh boy.
We should be
I'm
scared, shouldn't
Give
we?
me a sec. Give me a second. I need to send my sister something.
Oh shit.
Oh no. What have I done?
Oh God.
Hi.
What have I done?
What have you done?
I don't know. What have I done? just I grab myself and just go all the whole Batman. What have I done?
Where is she?
But like that means that yeah, either if nothing, not spirits, not prayers. This means many things. One,
Yeah.
it means that if everything is contained, that means that people that prayers are starting to conglomerate enough to allow things like ghosts.
I mean, ghosts happen basically anywhere.
Well, yes, but I'm pretty sure you said flat out that Father Steelbeard was here because of the prayers.
I did not.
Hmm.
No, the prayers are accumulating. And if there's enough, something might happen.
The prayers are accumulating. Awesome, where do you get your powers from?
Prayer.
Aw.
Nothing goes out, nothing goes in.
Which is why I said unless you've somehow been going through paladin mode and having strength through pure belief, or the gods within the place.
I thought it was Seth was getting at that my power literally comes from the prayers to Moradin. Was it Moradin?
That's
It was Moradin.
Okay.
And Awesome got it.
okay. What the hell did you think I just said? You get by with the whole paladin because you get by simply through the prayer. As in, either
That is not what a paladin does. Paladins pull their power from an oath. Clerics pull their power from belief.
I was meaning to say like the prayer is what's doing it, or the god was in here and that's how you were getting your power. Like one of the two. I was correct, I'm just not good at saying it. Anyway. Let's move on, please. Well, I guess
Yeah. I mean, how much money do I have? Almost 400. Okay. Yeah. After Father Steelbeard disappears, uh, yeah. You know what?
Oh, by the way, Awesome.
Yeah.
From that encounter, up your intelligence by 1.
Oh. So it's now a -1.
Mm-hmm.
hey, that's good.
Lucky.
I spent a whole fucking feat to do that.
Yeah,
It
with
ain't
awesome
is
dogs.
-1, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice job, awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, they good.
S- So, yeah. After he vanishes, I will use my creation paladin or cleric ability. Damn it, Fi, you got me confused.
You're welcome.
To make like like a bouquet of flowers
Mm-hmm.
and just set it down on his grave.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah. A non-magical object worth less than 5 gold disappears at the end of your next long rest. Okay.
Hmm.
So it's not gonna last, but neither do flowers, really.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Either
What's wrong, Fi?
either I've figured out a plot hole, or it's not a plot hole and I'm doomed, and we have something else.
What?
You're not the only one who gets your powers from someone else.
No?
I'm a warlock. My power is given to me by my grandmother.
I mean, do you need to be in active contact with your patron as a warlock?
Do you need to be in active contact with your god as a cleric?
I mean, considering your power literally. The difference is that your power comes from the god as a cleric, versus a warlock where your power comes from the pact you forged with your patron.
Yeah, if that were the case.
Awesome, you're really good at this.
Alright, then I'm wrong, because I would figure that I wouldn't be able to get any more power while I'm in the dome, because sure I would have started out with the same power, but I wouldn't have been able to get any more out of it.
And it's like that your powers are getting better.
But you're getting
And that
better
you're
at using them.
correct.
All right, then I understand.
It's less like you're adding more light and more you're adding a better lens to it.
All right, that's fine. Yeah, I'm just confused, and I like questioning things.
All right, so finally, Johnny, you had something to do when everyone's downtime was done.
Yeah, so everyone's back. Is everyone back at Filigree's or anything?
Sure.
I need to boot him.
Uh-huh. Okay.
So you gonna do the thing?
I was trying to find the thing. I wrote the whole thing out, but I couldn't find it. Why the fuck do I feel like I was doing this? Give me a moment.
Well,
All right.
we have 6 minutes until I'm
right.
officially late.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might be late. Well,
do you
since we're giving Johnny a minute, that means I can try to fucking figure out how this do.
I need to run to the bathroom real quick.
All right, then hurry, please. I kind of made the agreement to be there.
Yes, but I think Yoshi will understand.
Why the fuck am I nervous?
Then don't be. Either do it or don't, please. Just
She's in the bathroom. I can't do it right now.
I know, but like when she gets back, just do not let your nerves control you. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Alright, Austin is
Oh.
back. Do you do the thing?
Yes, I'm doing the thing. Okay. Knifehand's gonna walk up to Nalina
Okay.
and just kind of okay. Happening at a wall, and I can't figure out how to do it if it's not at a wall. He's just gotta. God. He's gonna look at her.
Okay.
So how did a beautiful satyr like you end up doing a job like this? It must stress you out so badly. I know a few ways to get all that tense stress out of you. Let's just come up to my room and I'll clear all that up for you.
Okay, fuck you.
Yes.
That was the plan. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what I'm trying to do right now. Do I need to roll or
I don't know how to respond to this.
Okay, so Nelena is fucking a blushing mess, I guess?
Yeah?
Blushing, fucking stunned?
Yeah.
Somehow your fucking horns glow.
so is
Alrighty.
that a yes?
I don't know. Uh, she's just speechless.
My
Like,
fan is gonna what for me? My fan's gonna cup her cheek in his hand. I'm waiting, darling.
Oh, I know what Awesome and Johnny are doing after this.
We're not in the same place.
Joy just goes, yes, I'm also waiting.
sure.
Claim what's yours when you're in private, please.
What?
She just gives a nod. Like a tiny little nod.
He grabs her finger and just leads her up to his room.
We are in
Because he is staying there.
we are...
He's staying there, remember?
Yeah, that is true.
Yes, but I thought we were in Filgrease to get a job.
No.
Alright.
They can wait.
Well,
Yeah.
you
Fair
know
enough.
what? Well, I don't want to wait. I'm already fucking late. Please, guys.
Yeah.
All right, time skip. Boop. We are not going to disclose what happened there, but you do get another client who asks to speak to you all specifically, not Filgry.
Oh boy.
Filgry kan door het kennis.
Yes. As opposed to Derv, owner of Derv's Dirty Teas, done dirt cheap.
Actual vice vary.
Yes.
But yeah. So, do you accept?
Naturally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. You enter basically a bit of an office space, slash break room, slash whatever. And the person is, well, they are grung.
Ah.
A blue grung.
Don't be racist. Don't be racist. Don't be racist. Don't be racist.
Frog.
Joy is noticeably
Alright.
on edge.
Quick and easy deal. Thing. we both want. Well, what my boss and you would want. She wants you to bring her the head of the red stain.
Ah,
Well,
Alright.
if we knew where to find the red stain, that would be very easy.
Oh, that's simple. My boss has many informations.
I see.
So what's the pay?
The total pay shall be 600 gold pieces.
ooh,
Each?
Total.
oh,
Damn.
Aw.
We're getting ripped off.
Only 150 per person.
I can't do math, but that doesn't seem correct. That was set in character.
150 times 2 is 300. Times
No, the fact that we're getting only paid 150 each
Yes, because it's
for a drop stick.
600 total.
Well, see it as this. Not only will you get paid, but you also clear the greatest danger to this city. Well, aside from my boss, of course.
your boss?
Yes. No, I do not personally care if some business owners get killed. But the Freyhorned lady cares about competition.
Your boss is 300 lady?
Correct.
Huh. Fascinating. I figure this is very important and we shall discuss this in more detail, but that's not for you. Little friend shaped creature.
He stares at you with two cold, unblinking eyes. The name is Jackson, conduit of professionalism.
Yeah.
Well then,
Hey.
let's be professional about this and say that I do think it's a good idea to fulfill this request simply because that gets rid of the red stain. However, be aware that any potential negative consequences that happen as a result of this will be retaliated against.
What negative consequences? A dangerous criminal gone? All the chaotic crimes across the dome under a more organized, non-violent head?
Yes, that's the thing.
Do you like criminal riots? Joy, Celestina.
No, but I'm also aware that that sometimes the only reason something doesn't go completely wrong is because the two sides are fighting. It's what led to this great city after all, because the only reason that we didn't have unfettered chaos due to the Fae, or unshaking cruelty due to those of the Underdark, is because the two of us fought. So,
Sometimes fighting is necessary.
yes,
Yes.
but
Do you wish there be fighting between someone who wants to run a non-violent operation versus an Oni who wishes to slaughter and bleed every last person in this city?
like I said, we will do the job. I didn't. All I'm saying is that if, for example, taking out the competition causes your three-horned lady to rise a bit more to power and begins doing some damage, that will be retaliated against. Just as I'm sure nobody would want us to kill the three-horned lady so the red stain can go on unimpeded.
He kind of smirks when you say kill the three-horned lady. An interesting idea, truly.
Regardless,
However,
any objections to this?
No.
Nelena, Mika, do you have anything to say?
I'm getting paid, so it's not really my concern exactly what I'm getting paid to do.
Yeah. As
Not
long
like I can really
as
die
this
from it.
doesn't cause more problems.
Very well. Then we take the job.
understood. You are looking for an Oni known as Grimtooth.
Sounds familiar.
He is the conduit of manslaughter.
Any reaction from Knife Aid?
Johnny,
Aw.
did you
Yeah.
were you listening?
Yeah.
Any
I
reaction?
don't know what reaction I'm supposed to have about that.
That's the guy who
The
sold
guy
you.
who sold you the bow?
Oh!
You know, the Oni Grimtooth?
Yeah, I couldn't understand his name when it was being said. I didn't think it would really matter, but okay.
It always matters.
This far.
I hope you heard what his conduit was.
Manslaughter.
Yeah. You are ordered to bring his head to the drowned bison in the criminal district. You will not see the three-horned lady. She will not see you. This is a dead drop. You drop the head off, and we deliver the money to your personal places of residence.
Very well.
We expect you to be good enough for this job. We've seen what you can do.
Noted.
Mm-hmm.
Then our pact is sealed.
Good day, Vilgrease Fixers. And he walks out.
Alrighty.
Cool.
Amazing. Wonderful. Love it.
Anything to be told to the class?
Johnny?
Yeah.
Any information?
Your
You'd like-
character's the only one
I
that
thought
knows.
that we were just done.
Any...
You know,
Go on.
That name does sound familiar.
It does?
Yeah, I bought a bow from him. Made me sign a weird contract. On a
my
separate note,
God.
I'm basically immortal now.
You signed a contract. Did you read it?
Yeah,
What did it say?
I can't hold him liable for the shit that the bow does.
Oh my god.
You are so going to die. I just really need you to understand that. But if you do
I'm actually
die,
not.
I will tell everyone you're going to be. It was really cool. Okay?
I'm
Does
not gonna die.
anyone here speak Sylvan?
Maybe.
Let me check. I don't speak a lot of, I speak many languages,
I
but I
do
don't think I
not.
speak that one. Oh, yeah,
I
I do.
want-
I speak Sylvan.
Do I
Filgary
speak
speaks
Sylvan?
Sylvan.
What is Sylvan?
The language of the Fae. The area of current, because after the frogman walked out, Filgary walked back in, looking happy as ever,
Alright.
slightly confused.
Those of
So
you who
currently 3 people in this room speak Sylvan.
can understand Sylvan, Nelena basically says something along the lines of, "Oh my god, this bird."
Nice. Any other information to be shared with the class?
I fucked the dragon.
She looks at Miko with the same, like, attitude as, like, when, like, a mother looking at a kid. That's lovely, darling.
Mika's very proud of herself.
Also, Knifeane just looks at Nelena. Just remember, you can't call me stupid because then you're fucking stupid.
Does Knifeane speak Sylvan?
Nope.
Nope.
Then he wouldn't have heard.
Any other
No, but he can
You can
look.
tell the disappointment.
Yeah, exactly. He can basically tell, like, yeah, they think I'm stupid now.
Any other information to be shared with the class? Anything that might be important for others to know?
No, that's you.
People don't need to share information that they do not want to share.
Fair enough. Just making sure that people are, like, just making sure that people, remember any information that they do want to share.
Do I have a detect curse? Or
No.
no? Okay. That's not a spell, is it?
Nope.
Yeah.
I have detect poison.
I'm hoarding... I wish to hoard knowledge.
Ah.
I said I wish to hoard knowledge, because I'm more draconic.
I thought you said that you wish I had more knowledge.
No. Alright. Anything else, DM?
Nope. I think that's where we're going to call the session.
Alright, lovely. I've got to
Hope
go.
you all had fun.
I did very much.
Evil
I
laughter.
request anyone who is not currently planning on